Have you ever looked at someone else's life and felt small? Not because you failed, not because you were not trying, but just because you compare yourself to them. Here is the thing, comparison doesn't motivate, it quietly steals your confidence, your peace, even your happiness. If you have ever felt small just by looking at someone else's progress, this story is for you. There is a simple lesson most people never learn, one that can change the way you see yourself and your life forever. You see, comparison doesn't happen all at once. It creeps in quietly. Every time you scroll through social media, every time you see someone's achievements, their perfect photos, their happy life, it makes you question yourself. Even when you are doing just fine, you start thinking, why isn't my life like theirs? Am I falling behind? That silent pressure builds up. Success that once inspired you now feels like a shadow over your own progress. And slowly, your confidence begins to shrink. The truth is, no one's life is perfect. But when you compare yourself to someone else's highlights, it's easy to forget that little voice inside your heart. It starts whispering things in your mind you don't even notice. You're not enough, you are too slow, you will never catch up. All of this over something as simple as comparison. Now, let me tell you a story. It's not just any story, it's a small tale from the forest that carries a lesson we all need to hear. It's about a little bird and an eagle. At first, it might seem simple, even ordinary, but by the end, it will change the way you see yourself and the way you compare your life to others. So pay close attention because this story might just open your eyes. In a quiet forest, a small bird watched the sky every morning, and there it was, the eagle, strong, fearless, soaring higher than anyone else. At first, the bird admired it, but soon admiration turned into jealousy. I will never be like that, it thought, and just like that, the bird began to feel small, even though it had wings of its own. The little bird was not weak, it had dreams, hopes, and a heart full of courage. It wanted to soar, to feel the wind beneath its wings, to see the world from above. But every time it looked at the eagle, it felt small, like its own dreams were not enough. You could almost feel its fear, its frustration, its longing. All it wanted was to be seen, to matter, to fly freely. And that feeling, that quiet sadness, is something we have all felt too, in one way or another. One day, the little bird decided it would no longer just watch. It would be like the eagle. It spread its tiny wings, climbed as high as it could, and tried to soar like the eagle, higher, faster, stronger. At first it felt a rush of hope, but soon the wind was too strong, its wings too small. It wobbled, fluttered, and then fell. The ground hit hard, pain shot through its body, and tears filled its eyes. I will never be like the eagle, it whispered, defeated. I am too small, I will never fly like the eagle. It felt hopeless, weak, and invisible. The bird thought its dream had failed, and in that moment it questioned everything about itself. As the little bird lay there, an old owl perched nearby and spoke gently. "You are not meant to fly like the eagle," it said, "but the eagle can never sing like you." Every creature had its own gift, the owl continued. The eagle rules the sky, but you bring music to the forest. Stop comparing yourself. Your purpose is your alone. In that moment, the bird realized it didn't need to be the eagle. It only needed to be the best version of itself. Just like the little bird, we all fall into the trap of comparison. We see someone's career, their money, their success, and suddenly we feel behind. We compare our looks, our progress, even the speed at which we grow. But here's the truth, they're only showing the highlights. We don't see their struggles, their late nights, and their failures. Comparison is unfair and it steals your confidence. Your journey is your alone. Your path, your pace, your strength, they are unique. Stop looking at others. Start focusing on yourself. Think of your life like a garden. Every plant grows at its own pace. Some bloom fast, some slow, but each one blooms in its own way. That's your life too. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your growth, your own journey, and your own dreams. The result: peace, confidence, real progress. You stop chasing someone else's life and start building your own. So here's the truth: you don't need to be better than anyone else. You just need to be better than who you were yesterday. Stop comparing, trust your journey, focus on your own growth. Because the world doesn't need another copy, it needs the real you. And remember this: your wings were made to fly your way, not theirs. If you like this story, give it thumbs up, share it with your friend who needs it, and hit the subscribe button. See you in the next one.